All right, good morning. It's 3:30 on I'm in upstate New York, getting ready to drive. Of course, I'm really troubled by this shooting in Las Vegas, because this guy must have had some kind of really mental defect. Like, I don't know. I mean, he's in his 60s, so maybe some kind of dementia started to happen to him. But the other thing is, it took some long-term planning, because I mean, he had thousands of rounds, and dozens of guns. I don't know. Once again, you get this gun control issue coming up, and of course, I don't know. I believe in the First Amendment, and I think that we should be able to have and carry guns, but obviously that doesn't mean that I would like. This is just appalling. What happened, but I don't think that has anything to do with gun laws. I think it's just a defective individual. I mean, I don't know. I just couldn't imagine what was going through his mind to do that. I can't imagine what would go through anyone's mind for any kind of terror act, and it was a terror act. Whether he was affiliated with a certain group or not, what he did was terrorize a group of people. So yeah, it's a terror act, even though it may be an individual. But I don't know. It still doesn't change my mind as far as gun control, and the reason why it doesn't is because, for the most part, law-abiding citizens have guns. Well, the law-abiding citizens that have guns aren't going to go on a shooting rampage. And for the most part, if guns were outlawed, I believe the only people that would have guns would be criminals. And then you would have no way to defend yourself. So that's where I'm gonna leave it as far as that goes. It's just tragic event. Another thing that happened this morning, I just got the news that Tom Petty died at 66, and that's quite a loss. He's one of my favorite artists. I think maybe somewhat of an underrated artist as far as his talent level goes. I mean, he was just an amazing songwriter. He could just sit down and write, I don't know, just amazing stuff. And of course, 66 is very young, so I don't know what he died of, whether he's been sick, but he will definitely be missed. Okay, so I made it to just south of Toledo, which is a little under 600 miles from my first stop that I got to make. I haven't checked my hours yet, but I'm pretty sure I only have like 8 hours to run tomorrow. So I won't get all the way there. I'll have to wait till midnight until I get some hours back. And then hopefully I'll have enough to get to the second stop, but I don't think I will. I kind of sort of planned it that way. I mean, not really. It's out of my control if I can't do it. But we'll see what kind of time I can make tomorrow, and that'll determine whether I can make that 150 miles up to the next customer. If that's really 150 miles. Find out it's like 190 or 175 miles or whatever. So anyway, I'm gonna get a shower. One thing that's really bothers me out here is the super truckers. And if you're not familiar with what a super trucker is, he's the guy who, no matter what the conditions are, he's going 75, 80 miles an hour down the highway, and you better just get the hell out of his way. No matter what. And well, the situation was, there was signs saying that the right lane was going to be closed in a mile. So I'm not a procrastinator. I like to, I don't like to wait to merge at the last minute. So I got over, and then a mile went by and nothing. But now I've got trucks coming up past me on the right, and he's not passing me at like. He's not the super trucker. The guy behind me was. So got trucks passing me on the right, so I can't get over. And I got a guy behind me. I can tell he's agitated at me because he's like right up on my bumper. He's like over just a little bit to the left, so that he knows I can see him, right? And so two trucks passed me on the right, so there's no opportunity for me to get over for him. I'm not sure what the hell he wanted me to do for him. But then he immediately gets over, passes me on the right. And of course, he's got to glare at me like I've got two heads on my, like, what, you didn't see the sign back there saying it was fucking right? I mean, excuse my French. I'll try and bleep that out if I remember. You didn't see a sign saying the right lane was going to be closed. I mean, it turns out the work crew either hadn't got started closing the lane or had already done the work and was finished and just didn't take the signs down yet. But either way, I was in that lane for a purpose. I wasn't there to obstruct traffic. And it's like these guys, they'll pass me 3 and 4 times a trip. My truck's governed at 63, so yeah, I mean, it's slow. I'd rather go 70, but these guys that act like you're holding them up, they're just full of hot air because they don't get anywhere any faster. They have to. I don't know if it makes them more stress going that fast, but they tend to take a lot of pee breaks, a lot of whatever, meal breaks or whatever they do, because they're always passing me like multiple times per trip. So anyway, after I get my shower done, I'm gonna make an intro video, like just a little, like, I don't know how many seconds long, but it's just gonna be a little clip to explain what my channel's about, and kind of like a title splash page. Even though I would like to do something, like a stop animation, something or other, which I will probably end up doing when I have like a home studio set up. Right now I don't really have anything at home to do the kind of stuff I want to do. But that's gonna be coming as I grow my channel, as I grow my get more equipment and stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna be making an intro video to explain what the channel's all about, and hopefully it'll be pretty cool. Hopefully you enjoy it, and I'm also gonna make some sort of this Flying J has a pretty good area to sit down, so I'll be able to do some editing of some videos while I'm here. Of course, I got to drive pretty early in the morning, so I'm not going to go crazy. Probably get like three or four done, depending on, you know, how long it takes. I also found a pretty good trick about fixing shaky footage, and I know some of my earlier footage, or probably current footage, is a little shaky, and I found a fix for that. So hopefully my footage from now on will be butter smooth. So we'll see how that turns out. Hopefully I got my fingers crossed that things will go well. I'm super bummed right now. I just realized that all the video I've been shooting on the iPhone has been in 1080 no matter what the settings I switch to, because the one that's on the screen side, it only does 1080. The camera on the back side, the one that's facing away from the screen, does the 4K. So right now I don't have an easy solution for 4K shooting like handheld. I mean, I have my G85, but that thing's, number one, it's a very battery hungry. I don't have a way to charge batteries very easily, and it's just not as user friendly, and as far as a layman goes like me, so it's not easy for me to use at this moment for that kind of purpose. So until I can get, like, I'm gonna have to get some kind of handheld 4K point and shoot camera. I was gonna get like a GoPro 6, but that doesn't have the flip around screen, so I'm gonna get that anyway for my dash cam, and like doing time lapses on the dash cam and stuff like that. But I'm gonna have to find a different solution for simple vlogging, you know, without pulling out the big DSLR. Even though it's a mirrorless, it's not really a DSLR, but it's, you know, the big camera with the big lens and stuff. So and the audio is not very good when I have the phone turned around the other way. It could be because of the OtterBox that I have. It's maybe covering up certain parts of the mic, but yet another challenge, but I will overcome that.